Welcome back, guys. I am finally home from South Africa after 2 weeks sort of in the sun, more not in the sun. I didn't actually get in the sun a lot, but it was quite sunny down there. So I am back again. Hello. I'm sure you're very happy to see me back. And in response to what most people said and seem to want, I've got some more Battlefield. I actually do prefer like doing Battlefield just because I think I know a bit more. Well, I don't really know. I don't know. I just like it more. Anyway, regardless. So this is a quite quick game over Arica Harbour Rush. I got quite a while ago, but it's just been sitting around. I'm using the engineer kit, and after watching this through, I've realised it's quite tank heavy. Literally for most of it, maybe 60-70% of the game, I'm in a tank. I get the majority of my kills in there, but you'll see that. So I might do this like a bit of a tank guide, but not really, because I don't actually know what kit, weapon thing, vehicle perk, that's the one that I'm using. Also what I just did there, because I'm really behind on this. When you change kit, either it be a medic or a recon kit for a recon mine down, or an ammo kit, or an assault kit even for an ammo box down, it takes literally a couple of seconds, and once you get like the muscle memory down for it, it's so quick, but it helps quite a bit because you can just utilise all the kits on the pitch. That doesn't really make much sense, but yeah. So I'm running Warheads, there we go. Okay, so I'm running Warheads, which explains why my tank gunning was quite strong, but yeah. Usually when you run a tank, I don't really touch vehicle reload in anything. I'm just not a fan of that. Hello Pixel, when you were in a different clan. Shows how old this was. He changed clans like quite a while back, but so Warheads obviously is my main one, mixed with armor and smoke. Sometimes we run smoke depending on sort of what it is. If they're quite a tracer heavy team, throw the smoke on. Okay, everything's really loud. Sorry, I got interrupted there. The phone went off and it was quite loud, so I was like, fuck it, I'll delete that bit. So I've just sort of come back into it a couple of minutes later. Yeah, anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about vehicle perks. So yeah, smoke is usual, but I don't tend to use it unless we're using the Black Hawk or the Hind, I think it is, yeah, because they're quite susceptible to smoke, and they're also on maps that usually are quite smoke friendly. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Isla Innocence, for instance, there's a lot of tracers on that map usually, flying into the air. So and because it's quite a narrow map, your choppers tends to go in the same sort of area, so you want to kind of withstand people. But anyway, if you're running in a Black Hawk, for instance, you want to have 3 people in there. You want to have you with smoke, your gunner with warheads or reload, and someone else maybe repairing or on the other gun with armor, because armor affects the whole vehicle, not just, sorry, I've just moved my mic, not just the person that's driving or whatever, so it actually is quite useful. But yeah, as I was saying, tank, so armor and a warheads combination usually works quite well. Armor can be in the gunner, because the gunner is usually more of a viewing person who looks around, spots stuff, or at least that's how I find it. You'll see, like just then, third person, because you move your turret faster as well, I think, but also you're much more mobile. You can look around the side and stuff quicker than the main gun, and obviously you don't affect the driving, and I do this a lot. You look up and then you scope back in, so to speak, for actually killing people. So it's quite effective and it's quite useful. And obviously as we came in here, we were looking for anti-tank mines. The driver, who I don't actually know, seemed to know what he was doing, looking in the right directions, and spotting the anti-tank mines, because these things are pretty lethal. But yeah, the infamous Arica Harbour. But yeah, so usually this third and fourth bases, the fourth base actually isn't too bad, but the third bases can prove to be a little bit troublesome. I've found that in the past, and I've never really, the thing is, when I watched this back first time, I thought I'd actually played this like yesterday, because we played a very similar strategy to this yesterday. We moved a lot of tanks forward and just sort of rammed the enemy team with these with the tanks, because it's obviously quite a big distraction if you've got 2 or 3 tanks, because we took them from the end bases, the previous bases even. OJ, I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, sort of a trademark. I don't think it's actually his who does it, but somebody else does it, but I think he does it as well in game and stuff when he gets two-piece. Anyway, that was a poor impersonation. Get a cheeky plant on A. A little bit of kit, if anybody's bothered. The first, this is my typical engineer kit. Pretty much I'm going for the platinum on the 9A91, I think that's what it is. And that's a personal preference of mine. It's personal favourite. Yeah, it's got 20 bullets, but I just find it much more powerful than most other guns in the engineer kit. I think the other one that I would, I think the other one I do is probably the AK, like he just used. I quite like the AK when I used it. And I know that Colin mentioned when he did a video a few days ago recently, I think it was a few days ago, that he didn't like the AK, but personally that's my second favourite. So, you know, just shows how kind of got to get used to each gun, and if it works for you, then it works for you. If it doesn't, well then you got to find something else. But yeah, no, I quite like it. I've got like the good feel for it, and I really like the iron sights as well. Some people find that they're quite a problem, but due to its 20 bullets, I feel that you kind of need the ammo upgrade, which is like bandolier for Call of Duty players. As you can see in like the bottom right corner, when I finally jump out of tank, I'll have about 100. I think it's 100 bullets, 120 bullets, and it's basically double. I think it is if you're normal. Or is it triple? It might be triple. I'm not sure. But yeah, really, really helpful. And obviously Magnum ammo is kind of a necessity. I think it's got to the stage where 90% of people that you see are either using Magnum ammo, or you sometimes see body armor shotguns with lightweight on, etc. Or if you're fighting against a team of dicks, then you'll see Carl Gustav's explosive damage Mark II and explosives, rockets, extras, or whatever. So they've got like 7 rockets of nuclear warfare. And that's a really dickish move that I really do only see from level 50s. So any level 50s want to explain that? Tut tut. Anyway, yeah, that's one of the that's like the one-man army noob tube thing of this game. Fucking Carl Gustav rockets. Anyway, so we moved into third base, and this is pretty much we just like roll these kids now. Tank presence, you don't usually find them this far into the bases. But I think you get. Oh, do you? I'm really forgetful. I think you still get a tank every spawn, but usually you just find this as a very vehicle orientated section of the map. Somebody's outside my room. I'm getting paranoid. But yeah, this is usually quite a vehicle orientated area. Wait, no, I said that wrong. This is usually not a vehicle orientated part. So I don't know. We kind of roll these kids, but this. What you'll see on the left, there's all these crates. Yeah, when I finally look at it in the proper way, this is an area that if you swim down the left, which I probably have another game on this. I think I recorded one yesterday, but I might have that footage. But basically, you swim down the left, you come up at the last stairs, the ladder even, and this area on the left is where you'll basically end up, and it's a really good way to flank around the back. You go out of bounds just in front of me, just here, but you can run up the blue fence on the right, just to me now. And you'll get into bounds just in time. But it's a great way to flank if anybody's interested. But it's quite a well-known route now, so it's well known, but nobody defends against it. That's how I should probably put it. We rarely get defended against there. And somebody's put like a lawnmower on outside. I don't know if you heard that, but hope not, because it's quite loud. You might do. What the hell is that? Anyway, so quite destructive tank area, and yeah. Tank forward, because there's a lot of like there's a mounted rocket launcher, and then there is a there's 2 mounted rocket launchers even. So there's one in the construction site, and then there's one at the end, which you'll see is the guy that takes us down. So and on top of that, there's usually a shit ton of engineers, because especially because of us, because we'd been in the tank all game. So they kind of got used to it. Someone like, fuck it, we'll fuck them over. So yeah, we got mortared a few times and then just got nailed. What can you do? So yeah, that actually this is the last play in the tank, this final section now, and then I get out the tank and actually do some more groundwork, like you really should on this map, because yeah, this is more of an infantry based map than a vehicle based map. I don't know why. I feel never mind. What was I saying? So as I was saying, yeah, we changed over. I think it was because I was getting annoyed with Contos. Who the hell are you? Yeah, I think someone called that out. But anyway, I was getting annoyed that Kontho wasn't shooting people, or I don't know, I probably was. I'm quite arrogant when I drive tanks. Like, if you're not getting kills, I want to change positions. But obviously he was still, I think he was using armour. I'm pretty sure he was. But I don't know actually. Was he? I don't know, I think he was. And it's quite helpful. But apart from now, because we just get fucked. And there's the end. Of course, because I'm watching this on a really small preview screen, I was wondering why I had 200 bullets and 100 bullets in the clip. I didn't actually notice 100 bullets in the clip. I noticed the 200 bullets in the reserves for my XM8 prototype, and I was like, why have I got 200 bullets in an XM8 prototype? And then I realised it was actually the LMG, and I've just, yeah, I'm slow, okay? I've only just got 2 gold stars on it. I'm going for 2 gold stars on the big one with the big scope, the MG36C, I think it is, or something. That is a fun gun to use, and that is powerful as hell. I didn't like it when I first got it because I couldn't put the normal red dot on or whatever, but I got used to it. And actually it's my favourite LMG out of all of them. I just feel it has the best handling. And it pretty much fires like that, but you get a bit, I think it's a slightly more zoom scope, and I just feel it's a bit more powerful. But it is quite a personal favourite. And boom boom, both of those go. So I know this wasn't the most exciting game, and I know it wasn't incredibly well spoken because I'm not really sure what I was talking about. Why have I got a... that's weird. Oh, I know why. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so I am home finally. I will do a small little project of photo stuff later on, and I'll speak soon, guys. Hope you enjoyed.